going on, Well Squad? My name is EJ and I teach e-commerce within the Well Squad. What I want to go over today is how you can take two product photos, then use AI to make a video that transitions between those two product photos. So in this example, we're going to be using Kling AI to do this and create our AI video. So if you come to Kling AI, you can come down here to video on the left-hand side. Then you can go image to video because we're going to be using two different images. Now, if you come up top right here, they have different versions of Kling you can use. In this example, we're going to be using frames. So we're going to be using Kling 1.6. You can't use frames with Kling 2.0 yet, but you can with 1.6. So what frames does is it allows you to take a beginning photo and an end photo, and then the AI is going to transition between those two photos, right? So you would come here and you would drop and paste your first photo, and then you would select the ending frame, which would be how the video is going to finish off with. So in this example, we're going to come and we're going to use these Nike basketball shoes. We're going to take these Giannis's and we're going to make a transition between these two product photos right here. So we have this first product photo, then we have the second one. Now, what I can come and download these two product photos, or I can take a screenshot of them as well too. So I'll come here, take a screenshot for the first photo. Then the second photo, I can come and I can take another screenshot as well. Can also download these, but ultimately what you want to have is you want to have the JPEG files of these photos before you throw them into Kling. So I can come back to Kling, then I can upload these photos. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to look for those same photos I downloaded. So for the first photo, we're going to start off with the side view of the shoes. And then for the second photo, we're going to start off with the other view. So I'm going to click add an end frame, and then I'm going to upload the second image. All right, so we have the beginning image, and then we have the ending frame, or the ending image as well. So we have different prompts that we can use. We can create our own prompt. You can also visit the Help Center, and the Help Center teaches you how to create the best prompts, so Kling can give you the best output. So the prompting is the most important part of this, right? You can have the best photos ever, but if you're trying to throw in a prompt that's unrealistic, it's not simple, it makes the transition not seamless, then you're not going to get a good output for your video. So the prompting is the most important part. So what I like to do is I like to actually come visit the Help Center, and I like to screenshot these prompts, right? So we're doing image to video, right? So I'm going to come down and I'm going to screenshot these prompts for image to video, and this is going to ultimately help us create a prompt. So I have that one screenshotted. I like to screenshot the tips as well too. And then the last thing I want to do is I want to come down to the actual feature we're using, which is going to be frames, because they have some guidelines for frames. So we're using start and end frames. So I like to screenshot this as well too. All right. And then I'll screenshot the tips for frames as well too. Now I'm going to come to ChatGPT to actually help us create the prompt that we're going to feed into Kling. Okay, so now I can come into ChatGPT and I could upload the screenshots that we took to give ChatGPT some guidelines to help us actually create the prompt. So I'll just come here and then I'll add these prompts that I screenshotted. Then another thing I want to do is I want to actually add those photos that we're going to be using as well too, to let ChatGPT know these are the two photos that the prompt is going to apply to. So your job, what I'm going to say is your job is to create a stunning prompt to transition between the picture of of the two shoes provided below, please use the screenshots as guidelines. Sure. Will be the starting frame, and the second picture will be the ending frame. All right, so now ChatGPT is going to help us create this prompt that we can feed into Kling. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this prompt right here, and then we're gonna copy it. Then we're gonna come back to Kling, and then we're going to paste this prompt. Now I'm using professional because I have the paid version, and then I'm going to use 10 seconds, and then let's go with 2 different outputs just in case one of the outputs isn't high quality, and then we're just gonna hit generate. Now all we have to do is just sit and wait, so it's gonna take about 6 minutes for this to generate. Okay, so our videos are done. Let's see what Kling created for us. Okay, so as you can see, it's starting off with that beginning frame that we used, the side view of the sneakers, and then it's transitioning and finishing off with the top view of the sneakers. So this one is actually pretty good for the first take. Let's see what the second one made for us. Okay, that one was cool too. So as you can see, AI is going to change the game with how we use it within e-commerce to make these product videos, and it's going to save people a lot of time, money, and energy. So this is something that you guys should be learning about, and I teach about within the Well Squad. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys found this informative and helpful, and stay tuned for the next video.